What up, YouTube? It's your boy Ricky Rick, and your boy Ricky Rick is back with another Ricky Talk. And today I want to talk to you guys about the recent comments that have been coming out of the gang's mouth. Now, if you guys have been following my YouTube channel, you guys have been watching my excitement of the Rams lead up to the Super Bowl. My team went to the Super Bowl. They won the Super Bowl. They beat the Bengals 23-20, and it was a great game. It was a great Super Bowl. In the halftime show, we had Dr. Dre, we had Snoop Dogg, we had Eminem, Mary J. Blige, and Kendrick Lamar perform alongside Dr. Dre. One of the questions that I brought up in one of my videos is, wow, they didn't invite the game. And I asked myself, knowing these artists, knowing who Dr. Dre is, and knowing the artists that he put out, if he would pick or bring 50 Cent or the game as a guest appearance or a surprise performer. And I was right. He did bring 50 Cent and he did his in the club, had his moment to shine. But now that I'm thinking more about it, being the fact that the Super Bowl took place at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, in Inglewood, yes, 50 Cent is an artist that Dr. Dre and Eminem put out together, but the game is from the West Coast. The game put the West Coast back on the map when there was no rappers putting any music out for the West Side. And Game came out and put out the documentary and became an instant classic with the West Side Story, Hate It or Love It, How We Do, Dreams, and then he had a follow-up album because of all the stuff that happened between Game and 50, the G Unit, Fallout. So Game came out and delivered and put out a second sophomore album called The Doctor's Advocate. The Game has been one of those rare artists that came up and never stopped showing love to Dr. Dre. Like, from the time that I followed his music career, because there were some albums that he lost me and I didn't really like his taste in music or the beats or just what he was putting out. I didn't really, was not into it, not feeling it. So he had a different sound, kind of like Kanye. I fell out of that too. But speaking of Kanye, speaking of the game recently was interviewed on a show called Drink Champs, where he made a comment saying that Kanye West, Mr. Ye himself, uses, um, did more for him than Dr. Dre. Now, to me, straight up, as soon as I heard those comments, my first reaction was the game is tripping balls. The game is mad that he did not perform in the Super Bowl. I think he's doing a little bit of promotion and pumping up people to pay attention to him and the music he has out and the album that he has coming. For him to say that Kanye did more for him than Dr. Dre, that's crazy talk because Dr. Dre is the one who put him and introduced everybody to this music industry, to the music industry, and introduced us to the game that we know today. So for him to say that, there's no, how do I say it? This has been so many years later that the 50 Cent and Game fallout after the release of Hate It or Love It, after the fallout of G Unit and him saying he's GU not and this and that. Um, Now he went on Drink Champs and saying that he thinks he's a better. Well, he said that he can go up, that he's willing to go against Eminem on verses and he'll win because he says that Eminem is not better than Game. Now, that is another ridiculous thing. Like, game, you're good, but you're not that good. You know, Eminem continues to drop shit and break records. And to be honest, bro, I haven't heard from you in years. Yeah, you might have had a song that peaked the 100 here and there throughout the years, but nothing like the documentary. Nothing will top your documentary album. You haven't topped it since then. You know, the Doctor Advocate is the close second. LAX is number three. But every album that you've been putting up, the Red album, 1992, whatever it is, Born to Rap, has all been trash. And that's my opinion. I don't know about you guys. The game is talking nonsense, disrespecting my boy Dr. Dre, disrespecting Eminem, and I don't like it. I don't like it, and but this is probably another video that's gonna need a part two, part three because yeah, it's crazy. I would love to see Dr. Dre, Eminem, 50, G Unit, The Game, you know, all these guys who were killing it back in the day come together. Exhibit, Busta, you know, Warren G, the Dog Pound, all just like come out on stage and just put on a performance. That's exactly what I thought it was going to happen. But the fact that they just kept like the top five, you know, I'm cool with that, man. What was it? Dre, Snoop, Mary J, Eminem, and Kendrick Lamar. And think about it. Kendrick Lamar is the artist that came after the game, and he got a chance to shine. So I know the game is hurt. I know the game is hurt because he had so much love for 50, and he still sounds like he has some love for 50 because he's still talking to him, still talking about him to this day, and he has that love for M and Dre because there's no way he's gonna be separated. And to this day, to the day we die, you know, he's gonna be fam. He's gonna be a part of that Interscope record movement, and hate it or love it, it is what it is. Sucks that the game wasn't there. Sucks that he wasn't invited. But to his response, why he wasn't included to the Super Bowl performance is because he's not a safe choice. And obviously, he's been having issues. He's been trying to battle with everybody. And I can understand it. You know, it's a business and you want to go out there and put on the show and make sure that everybody's going to be with it and you're not going to have no problems, you know. And there's a reason why the game is not in the Super Bowl and all these other people are still making money some way or another, putting good music and continue to make history. So the Super Bowl was great. Dr. Dre, continue to do your thing. Hopefully we get another artist that kills it. Snoop, he did his thing. He was looking fresh. He was looking sharp. Eminem played my song, Lose Yourself. Mary J. Blige did her thing. And Kendrick Lamar, I wish he would have played a different song, but it's all good. The Super Bowl was a great one. I enjoyed it. The game. Hopefully, you put out good music. He's got a new song with Kanye called Easy. I like it. It's dope. But still, nothing that tops the documentary. So, man, I always had that hope that 50 Cent, the game, can bring things back together and G-Unit would be back on top. But the game, Young Buck, Lil Banks, Tony Yayo is just a thing of the past now, man. And 50's got that power movement, and he's doing his thing on TV. You know, Eminem's been putting music lately, so all I can always hope is a brand new Eminem album. And Dr. Dre always like in the background doing his thing. Hopefully, we'll get more from these people. Snoop Dogg. Uh, but overall, it was a great Super Bowl. The game is tripping, man. The game is tripping. That's when you gotta like hit the console or take out that disc or that game and blow it and then put it back in because it's tripping. That's what the game is doing. He's tripping right now. And that's just my opinion. What are your guys' thoughts? Leave a comment below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Like the video. Your boy Rick. I'm out.